Hey guys, SpacePigguArt here, and today I am drawing Princess Mononoke, as I'm sure some people would have recognised. Yeah, so this is a watercolour. I usually upload watercolour things on Tuesday videos, I think, because they usually end up being a little quicker. But I didn't cut as much out of this one, and I really like how it turned out, so I kept it as a Friday video, especially since some of the other videos I had filmed were so short and tiny. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just doing all of the shading and the skin and stuff. I actually decided to just go in with bolder, darker colours than I usually do for this, which I think worked out reasonably well, actually. I was a little surprised, because I usually start very pale, and then, oh, hiccups, I don't build it up that much, but this time I started quite dark and built it up even darker. As you can see, I'm using colours straight out of my little palette so that I can get them to be a little stronger than if I mix them all together in my other palette. Yeah, I used the magenta-y red, I guess. I used that straight out of the palette as well, because I wanted it to be really, really bright and vibrant. And I do actually go over it a few times to make it even brighter red, because I really, really wanted it to stand out. But yeah, so yeah, doesn't seem like there's a huge amount else that I can say, really. I tried to layer things up a little bit more than I usually do, but I also tried to just generally do things a little different, I guess. I'm not really sure how to describe it. One thing I did do is I left the fur areas just completely, I shaded them a little, but I mostly just left them plain, and instead I painted in the background area, which I don't often do. But yeah, I'm sorry about the weird change in lighting. For some reason, the second clip I took just didn't light as well. Can't really explain it, but yeah, that happened. So some of the clips along the middle are a little bit weird looking, very, very bluish, but yeah, you know, it doesn't show the colour too badly, so I'm not too mad. Yeah, I'm just painting the whole thing. Oh no, we're only halfway through-ish and I've already run out of things to say, honestly. But yeah, this is the last of my pre-recorded videos, I think. I still need to do a sketchbook tour and something else. Oh yes, I've got a digital piece that I want to do as well, so hopefully I can get those done. And yeah, I should be less busy soon, hopefully. Actually, I probably won't be, but you never know. We'll see how everything goes. Hopefully I can get everything done. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about how the background came out, honestly. I didn't mix up enough grey, and I used some green as well, but I kind of wish it had been darker. But I didn't really want to just keep going over it, because I did 2 layers of paint, which isn't a lot, honestly, for... Oh, I don't think it's a lot anyway, for watercolour. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I would have liked to layer it up a bit more and make it a bit darker, but I didn't end up doing that, really. Here is the second batch of grey I mixed up. It turned out a little bit more brownish than grey, which sucks, but you know. My hair keeps getting in the way as well. That's unusual. I'm usually better at not doing that, but hey. Yeah. anyway, as you can see from my tiny little palette, mixing up colours can take a while, and honestly most of what I edited out from this video was me mixing colours, which is kind of crazy, at least to me, because honestly I'm just surprised at how many colours I can make, because I've only got that tiny little palette of, what, 6 or so? No, 8 colours I think, but somehow I'm making it work still. Who knows how, but yeah, it's just adding layers of colour to make everything a bit darker. Yeah, I do reuse the same colours a few times in places, like I use the same grey in the fur and in the earring, and obviously I use the same red, and I just reuse stuff because it's easier to use colours that I've already mixed, because mixing colours does take so long. But yeah, now I'm just outlining it, and that's coming towards the end. As you can see, I'm kind of going back and forth on my lines a lot because I want it to look like quite dark, and it's sometimes difficult to get these pencils to really show up dark, and I'm very used to using them very light as well, so yeah, but I wanted this to have like a good thick line, so yeah. I think some areas of the drawing weren't completely dry as well, and I'm not sure if that makes it easier or harder to get a good thick line. I want to say it makes it a bit easier, but it also messes the paper up a little, so there's a bit of payoff there. I also used the pencil to fill in any areas between colours that ended up being a little too light. But yeah, I'm nearly at the end now, so thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, goodbye!